guys! As I'm making this video, we are less than a month away from The Force Awakens, the new installment of Star Wars, and I could not be more excited for it, I think, if I was paid to be so. With that said, if someone wants to pay me to be excited about Star Wars, I am open to that opportunity. Now, anyone that follows me on Instagram may know that I have become very attached to a certain new droid that is going to be in The Force Awakens, and that's BB-8, just the most adorable thing you've ever seen. As I said, BB-8 is the newest droid addition to the Star Wars franchise and has been getting loads of press, especially over this little sphero toy that they made. This moves around and rolls around on its own, and it's the greatest, and I just love it. And since I am the proud owner of one of these little droids and like to take many pictures of it, therefore taking it with me all over the place, I realized that I needed something to protect this little guy from the wilderness. And so today we are doing another Geek It Yourself! That's where I show you how to do it yourself, except it's geekier. And so we will be making one of these awesome little BB-8 pouches. Now I made mine with the intent of that this fits my little BB-8 right into it. Look, perfectly snug, perfectly protected. But obviously I realize that not everyone has a BB-8 droid, but that doesn't mean you can't make this project. This would work perfectly as a little coin purse or as just a little wallet, something to carry around in your bag, something for little gadgets. It's perfect for any Star Wars fan. And so without further ado, let's hop right into it. First thing that you're going to need is some white quilting fabric and to print and cut out a picture of BB-8 to the size that you want, separating the body and the head. Next, with your quilted fabric folded over itself once, you're going to begin tracing the body of BB-8 onto there. Now you're going to want to trace it just a little bit bigger than the stencil is to allow yourself some hem room, but then you can go ahead and cut that out and do the same with the head. After those are all cut out, you're going to take some super soft orange material, whatever material you want to use, and you're just going to cut out two of the body of BB-8. You do not have to cut out the head, but go ahead and do that. Now it's time to start sewing the body pieces together. You're going to take the two quilted body pieces and you're going to hem along the sides of the piece, making sure not to sew the top closed together because obviously we want this to be a pouch, so you need to leave one side open. And as anyone could have guessed, once you're done with the quilted fabric, you're going to do the exact same with the two pieces of orange fabric together. So as you can see, you end up with a little pouch-like object. We have to now sew these two pieces together, so you're going to go ahead and sew the orange piece onto one of the sides of the white, making sure again that you're not sewing the two sides together. Once you're done with one side, you're going to flip your pouch inside out as to make it easier to do the exact same on the other side. And then you'll see after you're done that it acts as a little lining now inside of your pouch. Grab your headpiece and now it's time to sew that right onto the top of the pouch. Again, make sure you don't sew them together. I say this because I've done it before. Once you're done with one side, be sure to sew it on the other and make sure that when you're placing it down that the two, if they were buttoned together, would match up on both sides, looking something like this. For the next step of the project, you're going to need two large sew-on snaps. Now while they're sew-on, I decided to hot glue them on. You just want to hot glue these buttons right onto the inside of the head of BB-8. This also leaves enough room where if you actually have a BB-8, the antenna on BB-8 won't get damaged. Once they're all assembled, it should look something like this. And we're finally on to the decorating part. For my decorations, I used various felts and the second sew-on snap. Hot glue that snap right onto the front of BB-8's face to create his big black eye. From here on out, it's all about cutting shapes out of felt. I ended up using some reference photos and even creating some little circle stencils for myself to create all of his little notches and designs, but it's all up to you to make BB-8 look however you would like him to look. And finally, you end up with one of these amazing BB-8 cases. For those of you who do own a sphero BB-8, I've successfully used this as a protective case for BB-8 going into the city, going to a couple places so far, and it has worked out perfectly. The little protective lining that we put in there has so far shielded it from everything. And I've already had a couple people ask me where they can get these, thinking that they're just normal little coin purses or gadget holders. So if you're even maybe looking to save some money on gifts this holiday season and you know someone who's Star Wars obsessed, This is a great gift. You could even bring it to the Force Awakens premiere and just sneak some snacks in there. Nobody will ever know. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit that thumbs up button and share this video with all of your friends. Let's get amped for the Force Awakens, because I cannot contain my excitement. If you end up making this project, be sure to send me a picture. I would love that over on Instagram. Tag me, I'm at ShutUpKristen. Finally, I want to thank all of my patrons over on patreon.com/ShutUpKristen for helping make this video possible. It's a tipping and rewards website where you can donate money to me on a monthly basis and get some really cool rewards in exchange. And I'm doing a super special thing over there right now. If you sign up for December 1st, you are getting a holiday card from me for December. You can donate any sort of amount of money over there. As long as it's $1 or more, you are getting a holiday card from me as a special thank you, because you guys mean a lot to me. So if you want to sign up, now's the time. And wrapping this up, if you want to know when I make videos and you want to help me that much more, hit that subscribe button, because it just helps me out. I love you, biddies, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!